A séance has been held in the great house of Collinwood. A séance which has suspended time and space and sent one girl on an uncertain and frightening journey into the past, back to the year 1795. There, a proud father, fighting blackmail, goes to discover whether the son he believes dead and buried is actually alive.
Coffin.
Barnabas. Barnabas. It is true. It is true.
What is true, Father? What?
I don't know what is true. I was in the room with you when you died. I listened for your heartbeat myself. I sat by your cold body until they brought the coffin. I went with them when they carried it to the mausoleum. This is a terrible nightmare. I'm imagining it.
No, you are not, Father.
Then, you live?
Yes.
How?
Do not ask.
Why? I must know. You never died. Your coma was so deep. It was a mistake. But then why didn't you come to me? I don't understand.
Don't try, Father. Go back to your own life. Forget you ever saw me. I never wanted you to find me.
I am not here by chance.
Did someone tell you I was here? Ben?
No, not Ben. You shall never find out how I know. There was a woman in the village, Maud Browning. Before that, a Ruby Tate.
Yes, I know the names.
Is it true, then? You did kill them. What kind of a monster have you become? How many others have you killed? Suki Forbes, did you kill her?
She was going to tell you and Mother.
I wish she had. Have I never known anything about you?
Father.
I have always thought, despite our differences, that there was a feeling between us. An honesty, at least.
There was.
Well, what happened to it? If you didn't think of me, you should have at least thought of your mother.
I told you I did.
Yes, you thought of your mother, and your solution was to murder again. Did you think it would be the last time?
No, I knew there would be more.
Didn't you care about the shame, the scandal?
Yes, I did.
And yet, Maud Browning was murdered after Suki Forbes. You attacked your own cousin last night.
My cousin, what do you mean?
Don't lie to me. Millicent recognized your cane.
I did no such thing, I swear. I admitted everything to you. Why should I lie about Millicent?
How perverted you are. You admit to the killings, and yet you won't even admit the lie.
I admit the killings because I was compelled to do them. I could not help myself. I tried to stop, but I am under a curse.
Curse? Who believes in curses? Who?
Anyone who has to. Anyone who is under them. I could not help myself, Father.
You should have put yourself away.
It would have done no good.
You should have come to me.
There was nothing you could do. It was better that you thought me dead.
I would rather see you dead than the way you are now.
I would rather be dead. No, that can't be true either. There must still be some terrible urge which makes me want to go on, even as I am.
I cannot allow it to happen. I will take you into town and put you over to the property authorities.
No, you won't.
Stokes!
Have you thought, Father, of sitting in the courtroom when I am tried?
I have no choice.
Can you see my mother's face when I tell the jury that I am one of the living dead?
I will take care of your mother.
You will kill her.
No, you will kill her.
There is one other way, Father.
I must do my duty. Stokes!
He will not come until I call him, Father. If you would forget, I would not have to do this.
No! You would kill even me. You must have always had so much hatred in you. No one could be filled with it so quickly.
What I tried to do was to make sure my mother never knew. If you want to think of this trial, could you really go through with it? Could she? I will do anything for you, Father, if you promise me that she will think me dead.
Do you really mean that?
Yes.
Then you know what you must do.
Aren't you taking a chance, Father?
Perhaps. But only one of us will leave this room alive. Which one of us it will be is for you to decide.
I cannot kill you, Father. Or you me.
If you have any sense of honor left, you will do what must be done.
Joshua, where are you?
Father, I cannot do what you want.
Are you afraid?
No, no, I can't. I just can't.
Joshua, I know you're here. Joshua!
Mother,
What are we to do?
get her out of the house.
Yes, I must, but
Hurry.
it is first one thing.
Joshua!
You must find the strength to do what you must do. If not for your sake, then for ours.
Oh, you frightened me.
What are you doing here, Naomi?
What are you? Lieutenant Forbes said you were here. Why? Please explain to me, Joshua.
What? What? I walked to the old house. What is there to explain about that?
You had a reason to come here.
Did Forbes tell you? What did he tell you?
Nothing. But obviously there is something to tell.
He is a known liar.
Joshua, someone has been in this room.
Someone was here.
Who?
Naomi, there is no earthly reason why we can't continue this discussion on the way back to Collinwood.
Why are you in such a hurry to leave?
It is your imagination.
Why do you keep looking over your shoulder?
I was not aware that I had been.
Joshua, please tell me what this is all about.
Forbes told me that he had seen a light here. That's all. I came to investigate. Now come along, Naomi.
What was that?
A door?
Why would a door slam in an empty house?
The wind?
Doesn't sound like a door to me.
Come, we're leaving.
There is something or someone in this house that you don't want me to know about.
Come along, Naomi.
Joshua, I think you're frightened.
I'm tired, Naomi. It has been a strenuous day.
I know it has been for you. I want to know why. Maybe I can help.
There is a way you can help.
By letting you take me home. All right, Joshua. I've never known anyone who protected their privacy so fanatically as you.
Naomi, please.
You wonder why I feel alone. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you don't think of me at all.
I do.
When, Joshua? When do you think of me?
I'm thinking of you now.
Let's have a cup of tea together.
You have tea in your room, Naomi.
I want to be with you.
Now, I tell you there is nothing wrong. It is your imagination again.
I'll only imagine the worst until you tell me what it is.
Naomi, please. Go to your room.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the yards.
At this hour?
Well, I have business I must do.
Why didn't you do it earlier?
Well, I didn't think of it. I just remembered.
But it's going to storm.
Naomi, please.
Just a few minutes ago, you were telling me how tired you were.
Ah, but one is never too tired for business. Here's one, Mr. Collins. Women never understand that.
Lieutenant.
Did I surprise you?
Yes, you did.
Well, I'm sorry. I promised Mr. Collins I'd wait for him. We have some unfinished business. Isn't that right, sir? You did expect me to be here, didn't you?
I knew you would be here, yes.
It's not that I ever mind waiting in this house. Mrs. Collins, you can't imagine how pleasant it is for me just to sit in that room. I find my own quarters at the end very depressing. Oh, I've taken the liberty of pouring myself a brandy. I hope you don't mind. Perhaps you'd join me.
I'm not accustomed to my own guest offering me the hospitality of my own house, sir.
Oh, I am sorry. Was that forward of me? Well, I suppose I find myself changing. I must examine whether or not the change is for the better.
It might be extremely wise of you.
Yes, well, when everything is settled, I shall make a little project of that. And everything is almost settled now, is it not?
What is settled?
Didn't he tell you? Oh, I'm sorry, I simply assumed that the two of you had discussed it.
What, Joshua?
Mr. Collins is reconsidering his feelings. I've tried to make it perfectly clear how imperative it is to our happiness that Millicent and I marry. Naturally, we're most anxious for his approval.
I think my husband has made his feelings perfectly clear.
Ah, but your husband might be changing too, Mrs. Collins. Are you willing to give us your blessing now, sir?
My blessing? No.
But your approval?
If Millicent insists on this marriage, I will not stand in the way.
Joshua!
Thank you, sir. You will not regret this.
If you will permit Mrs. Collins and I to tell you good night.
Oh, but I must tell Millicent.
Tomorrow will be time enough for that.
Well, you've forgotten what it's like to be in love, sir.
I have not, sir. Mrs. Collins and I
I'm
are
sure that
extremely...
Mrs. Collins doesn't want Millicent to suffer another sleepless night, not knowing how this is going to end. Would you go and ask her to come down, please?
I'm not in the habit of being ordered around in my own house.
I must see her. If I appear rude...
You do?
Well, then my apologies. Of course. But Mr. Collins knows how urgent the situation is.
What, Joshua? I don't know.
Naomi, will you please ask Millicent to come down here?
Joshua!
Naomi, please, dear.
If you wish.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Collins.
Lieutenant Forbes, I'm going because my husband asked me to.
I trust you will not stay unnecessarily long.
Only as long as Millicent wants me to, sir. How did you find your son?
Be quiet.
Is he well?
I do not intend to talk about this with you.
Well, then we shall have to find some other subjects for conversation, because we're going to be seeing quite a lot of each other.
I shall take care that that does not happen.
Why, Mr. Collins, I distinctly remember your promising Millicent and me that we could live in the West Wing until we found a place of our own.
I never made any such promise.
Well, if you didn't, sir, then it must have been an oversight.
It was not an oversight. You will never live under my roof.
Did you not tell Mrs. Collins who was in the old house?
I did not. And if you do...
Oh, well, I shan't, of course. I would hate to. I mean, I know how that would affect her. But there'll be no need to tell her if everything goes as I think it will. Will it? We won't be here long. I'm contemplating a long voyage. I've never made the grand tour, you know, and I think that Millicent deserves to see Europe.
Since it will be her money that is paying for it, that is extremely considerate of you. Now, if you will excuse me. I trust you will not tell Mrs. Collins where I am going this time. Good night, Lieutenant.
I am here, Father.
You couldn't do it.
I told you that.
You were never a coward before.
And I am not one now.
Words, words. By your own acts ye shall be known. I taught you that as a boy. You've forgotten, of course.
Along with everything else? No, I haven't forgotten, Father. My memory is one of the few things I have left.
If that were true, you would have used this pistol.
The curse, Father. Soon you will know it too. The curse has given me eternal life.
Another fancy.
It is not a fancy. I cannot die as I am. Do you understand that yet?
You have given me nothing that I can understand.
I cannot make you face a simple fact. You run around it, ignoring everything I say. Your gun cannot kill me. Is that plain enough? It cannot.
I don't believe it. You're trying to escape.
Yes, I am. Let me get away.
Where could you go?
Anywhere, it does not matter.
It does.
I will take Ben with me.
Ben, you mean to use as an accomplice for your crime?
He will protect me.
And then you would turn on Ben too?
I need him.
I am to release you? To let you murder?
Yes, you are.
Why? How could you ask me to do a thing like this? How?
Because I am a vampire. I must have blood.
No, this is more madness. There are no vampires.
I am proof that there are.
Only in books. They are tales written by the ignorant and the superstitious.
You aren't willing to understand even when I tell you the truth. I've tried ever since you found me. I have told you everything now. I am helpless. If you don't understand that I am compelled, you never will. You won't ever know what it is to wake up every evening knowing what is ahead of me in the night.
My son.
No. Nothing you taught me means anything to me now. I am only aware of your pain. Let me escape. It is the only chance any of us has. I have become an animal. My instincts are to kill. Everything about me has changed. I am no longer your son. Don't come near me. Don't touch me.
Barnabas?
Yes.
I must do this. I must. Forgive me. Forgive me, dear son.